Hello, KTA Tigers. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Today is Friday. It is February 3rd, 23. So it's 2323 today. Cool date. All right, friends. Well, in February, we have been talking about and thinking about friendship and being friendly to each other. So today's challenge also, I think pretty easy. Another easy one that would be very simple for you to take on the challenge and do today is to do an act of kindness to make life easier for someone. It could be as simple as holding the door open for someone, letting someone go in front of you, um, anything to help them out. Maybe they drop something, you're going to pick it up for them. So do something nice today, an act of kindness to make something easier for someone. All right, there's your challenge. Let me know if you take me up on it. I would love to hear what you did. All right, some more challenges for everyone. If you have a competitive spirit, if you want to show off your talents, we have lots of contests going on right now. So poetry contest is still accepting entries, kindergarten all the way up through 8th grade. The winners, once voted on, will go on to our district poetry contest. So if you have a poem that you would like to enter, it can be typed, it can be handwritten. You can have a simple border decorating it or a picture at the bottom, but no big colorful backgrounds. Make sure the words are very nice and clear, and make sure your name is on the back with either your advisory teacher's name if you're a middle schooler or your teacher's name if you're a kindergarten through 5th grade. So I hope we'll get lots of great entries. I can't wait to share them on announcements and read them. Another opportunity, and I have heard from some friends some really good ideas of things that they're going to enter in the variety show, but permission slips are due next week, February 6th. You have to have your permission slip if you would like to try out. And then auditions are February 9th, next week, Thursday. Rehearsals will be February 16th and March 23rd, and then the big show will be March 30th. So we hope that you can think about what you'd like to do as a class, as an individual, maybe with a little group of friends, but we would love to see your performances. Another contest due also February 8th. So coming up just next Wednesday, you just have a few more days if you're interested. But if you would like to design a contest or a cover for the yearbook cover contest, please make sure that you are using a regular size sheet of paper. It's going up and down ways like this, and that it is very colorful. It has correct spelling. It must have on the cover somewhere Kyrene Traditional Academy 2022 to 2023 and A+ National Blue Ribbon School. So if you have a design, please make sure that it gets either to your advisory teacher if you are 6th, 7th, or 8th grade, or to your classroom teacher if you are kindergarten through 5th grade. Same thing, name on the back, your teacher's name on the back, and then we will be voting on those, and big reveal when the yearbook comes out. So very exciting. Another opportunity, ESS, the company that supplies us with our substitute teachers, is having an art contest. The theme is if you could take a school field trip anywhere, where would you go? And they are accepting those entries all the way up until March 12th. That's right up till about spring break. It would need to be done by spring break. But the winning student is going to receive $500, and the school, our school, would receive $500 as well. So very, very big prize for that. So if you're interested, the link is there. Link also went out in Tiger Times, and we would love to see you enter. All right, friends, let's see. Well, we have some really good shares coming up for Friday Surprise. So our first person being honored for Friday Surprise is Miss Lipsy, and Miss Twaits wanted to give her a shout out of just what a great student teacher she has been lately, and has done such a good job since she joined us earlier this year. And there is a picture of her with some 4th grade critters. They were learning about some animals, and she looks like she was being very brave and holding it, taking the chance to learn more about it and experiment with those animals. So thank you, Miss Lipsy, and thank you, Miss Twaits. And also for Friday Surprise, let's see. I thought that this was a perfect clip. This was actually a different share. This came to us from Miss Bull, but Miss Bull wanted to show and to talk about when Mr. Thompson's class comes in, they love to pick the word of the day. It's something that they do every single week, and they have a special way that they like to pick that word of the day. Here is what they love to shout.
Spin that wheel!
Yay, I loved it, and I think it is perfect for Friday surprise because it's usually the day that we do some big wheel spins. So let me get my Friday surprise picture back up there. And then these people are going to be on the wheel for Friday surprise. So the rest of these all come to us from students who wanted to honor a teacher or a staff member for just all of the wonderful things they do. So the first shout out is from Sophia to Miss Tarini. She said she's really nice and funny. How sweet. Thank you, Miss Tarini. And thank you, Sophia, for saying that. The next one is from Lily Barton, and it was a shout out to Mrs. Abel. She said she's really good at teaching STEM. Yes, she is, and we love all of her shares that she has. And the next three are all from Noelle Francis. The first person she wanted to recognize was Mrs. Tarini again. She said, Mrs. Tarini, you always make us laugh and you are so nice. You are just the best, Mrs. T. Very nice. And then next, she wanted to honor Miss Tracy, our art teacher. She said, your kindness always makes me kind-hearted and you have a kind heart, Mrs. Tracy. Very sweet. And then last, Noelle wanted to recognize Miss Bull, and she said, Miss Bull, you are silly and funny, even on game day. Very fun. All right, do we want to hear it one more time? Here is Mr. Thompson's class. Again, what are we going to do, Mr. Thompson's class?
Spin that wheel!
That is right. Let me find my wheel. Here it is. Okay, so today, all of those people that recognized other staff members and the staff members that were recognized by students. Their name is on the wheel for something special in their mailbox today, Friday surprise. Let's see who it is. Cross your fingers. It is. Yay, congratulations. You see her in the lunchroom. You see her on the playground. You see her at crossing very early in the morning. She does all kinds of things for us here at school. So, Miss Treaty, you deserve it. Thank you so much for that. All right, friends, I believe, let's see, I think it is time for, it is our moment of inspiration. So this is from Grant. Thank you, Grant. This is a great one. Very nicely done. And that will be followed by our moment of silence, KTA Tiger Pledge, Pledge of Allegiance, and on with our day of learning. So I hope you have a wonderful day. Hope you have a wonderful weekend, and go Tigers. Bye, everybody.